My name is Diana. Им 32 and I run. Operations for a restaurant group Z. Sits 3,000 people a week across 4 locations. I know how a check moves from kitchen to tables away most people know how to tie their shoes. So when my parents called after 3 years of total silence and invited me to dinner to make amends, I should have asked one question before. I said yes. Who's really at that table? I didn't ask. I drove 40 minutes to the Belvedere, walked through the front doors, and found 16 members of my family already seated round a long table covered in lobster tails, wagyu steaks, and $400 bottle of beer that had started pouring before I pulled into the parking lot. My father looked up from the head of the table, smiled, and said what it spent my whole life earning. You're rapping, right? You is that much. He thought it cornered me. He uncornered on the 2 centuries I was about to whisper to our waiter, or on what each yes on credit card was about to tell the entire family 15 minutes later. We'll come back to come drama stories, where ordinary people face impossible family moments and to walk out with their dignity intact. If you've ever been there, one expected to pay, to affix, to stay quiet, this story is for you. Drop a comment and be sure to subscribe. But let me back up a few weeks. Before the dinner. Before the parking lot full of cars I recognized. Before my father tried to hint me a bill the size of a mortgage payment. I need to tell you who I was the morning. The invitation arrived because hats. The version of me they were counting on. And the version it already stopped. Wink. I manage 4 restaurants, not on. Manage. I built my way up from basing tables at a steakhouse in Nashville when I was 17. Still smelling like fryer oil on the school bus the next morning. Hostess at 19, server at 21. Floor manager BY 24. Regional operations director BY 30. I'm not rich. I have a 2-bedroom condo. Had paid off a retirement account I never touch, and exactly one indulgence. Sparkling water. Still or sparkling. That's what I order. When I eat out, every single time. Am I things it's a quirk? It's not. When you grow up paying for everyone else's steak, you learn to keep your own tap small enough to walk away from. That morning, I was in my office, reviewing a vendor contract for imported olive oil, the kind of Tuesday that makes you forget not everyone's life. Runs on spreadsheets and pars. My phone buzzed. I glanced down and felt something cold settle behind my ribs. 3 years of silence, and the RT was a notification from the group chat. It been removed from the day I became the family's villain. Family hit it. Me back. I stared at that notification for a full minute before I opened it. Family, the little red heart emoji my mother had picked out 6 years ago when she created the group. Back when it was set for sharing Thanksgiving recipes and photos of Bracca's dog. I hadn't seen that heart in 3 years. The shy history was clean, nothing. Above my mother's nursed message, which meant it cleared 80 or more. Likely, they hit a secret group without me the whole time. Mom's message was warm, careful, almost rehearsed. She said she and had been doing a lot of reflecting and wanted to invite me to dinner at the Belvedere to start healing as a family. Just the 4 of us, she wrote, for did, me, and Brooke. A small dinner, a fresh start. A secret message, 30 seconds later. With the line that should have told me everything. Family takes care of family. Sweetheart, it's time we remember it. That family takes care of family. She said to say that when I was 19 and she needed my server tips to cover the electric bill. She said it when I was 23 and it needed a signer on that rock. She said it when Bracca's first apartment fell through and I quietly paid the deposit. Family takes care of family had always meant wanting in my house. Diana takes care of family. I read the message twice. I noticed my mother hadn't said sorry. She hadn't Set we were wrong. Should set it was time to heal. Passive. Voice. No subject. No one responsible. I typed back.